What's up, fellow collectors? I'm here for a very different type of video for you guys today. Basically addressing the drama that's been going on these toy groups on Facebook. Now, I know a lot of you are members of the Syndicate page on Facebook. I'm a member as well. First off, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I've met tons of friends over there, tons of cool people. Nothing really against the group. Yeah, basically, I've met a lot of cool people over there, so this doesn't pertain to you guys. This only pertains to a select few over there in that group. But basically, last night, I posted a joke on the Syndicate page. I was joking about, if you watched my last video, I was talking about how people get hyped up for chases even if they don't like the character. Because I'm a big pop collector, as you can see. And I was just joking, not bashing anyone, for it. But just joking around like, everyone, it doesn't matter what character they make. If they make a store exclusive chase version, people are going to camp outside for it. And I made the joke that people would camp outside for a Chase Hitler pop if Funko made one. Because people are so hyped up about Chase Pops, they don't even care who the character is. They could hate the character or hate the person. If Funko makes a Chase version of them, people will get overhyped about it. So that was a joke. The joke got removed. Now mind you, I just told you what the joke was. If you need to rewind it, go ahead. It was a joke. A simple joke. No ill will intended. But the joke got removed, and not only did it get removed, a lot of people tried to spin it as if I was saying some pro-Nazi type shit. Which, never in my life would I post that, some pro-Nazi type propaganda, period, let alone on a toy page. It was a joke about how pop collectors, even if they hate a character, don't know a character, it could be the worst character or worst person ever, if Funko makes a Chase version, people are going to be hyped up about it. So people tried to spin it into something it wasn't. When I say people, a couple of the core members of the Syndicate page, basically. And tried to spin it to something that it totally wasn't. And they removed my post. I then asked, hey, why did y'all remove my post? It was a joke. There's nothing wrong with it. No one came on the post and said they had a problem with it. People totally understood what I was saying and was laughing about it, and we were joking. And people were like, yeah, if they made a Chase Turd Pop, people would buy that. It's a joke, It's a simple joke. But I asked when my post got removed. And when I asked why my post got removed, they then removed that post as well. So, I mentioned on my Facebook that the Syndicate group has been doing a lot of lame shit lately. They have been doing a lot of suspect shit. And, matter of fact, I'm going to rewind right quick. I'm going to show you some of the lame shit that's been going on. Now, this happened a couple months ago, right after Force Friday. I never posted it, but hey, I'm going to post it now. You let me know what you think about this, and then I'm going to come back and tell you about what happened last night. So basically, I've kind of been, starting a campaign on the Syndicate Facebook page, not against any of the bigger channels, but to try to get the smaller channels. And when I say smaller channels, channels with less subs and less awareness, I've been trying to spread awareness about their channels, get people to show more love to their channels, and show some more support to their channels, because I noticed on the page, it seems like a lot of people are only supporting, maybe core members or what people maybe will call the popular kids, and other people are going unnoticed. So apparently it has become a problem for some, and I don't understand. I'm just trying to show my support back to the community and back to the people who are making content and, more, and don't have as much awareness as other channels. And people are making comments like, glad you guys will be deleting smaller channel comments and stuff like that. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not going to dwell on this long because it's negative, and I really love being a part of the Syndicate page and things like that, but I just can't, I don't know, I guess I can't respect that it's basically a problem for these people that I'm showing my support to smaller channels. And I mean, you could chalk it up as what it is. I never said anything to offend any of the bigger channels are, you know, the more popular channels. I've just been trying to support smaller channels, and obviously it's become a problem for some, and I don't understand that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. What's up, YouTube and fellow collectors? Now, it's been a couple days since Force Friday. It's now Sunday. I still haven't caught up on my rest yet. Man, I need to go back to sleep, but I'm up again. About to make another video for you guys today. I think I might go looking for that Executioner Trooper just because I never found it. I don't know. It's just been bugging me and bugging me. But I basically woke up this morning with a little bit of hate from the Syndicate page on Facebook, the toy group page. I know a lot of you guys who watch me are a part of that group. And honestly, I'll say right now, just to start this off, that I think it's the best toy group on Facebook. I've gotten tons of support by people on there, you know. And I really love the group, and I'm glad to be a part of the group. But people have been addressing some things lately. Now, all I did was create a post, or a couple of posts, within the past week, of me trying to support smaller channels. Now, when I say smaller channels, it's not an insult, of course, at all. It's just there's people with YouTube channels who toy hunt in that group, and you know, there's not as much awareness about the channel. They might not have, you know, many subs yet, and you know, I basically have been trying to spread awareness and show my support to those who have those channels, because I don't want them to get discouraged about making these YouTube videos. And yeah, it's not all about views and subscribers and stuff, but when you make this content, you want to put it out there and you want people to see it. So, you know, if you're not getting as much support as others, it can be discouraging. And basically, I've just noticed on the page that if you're not one of the core members, or like one of the people sending them figs all the time, you know, you're basically not one of the people that people care about on the page, you know? Like, one of the core members, or, you know, one of the people who the core members support, can post something on the page and get tons of likes and comments and everyone showing their support, and just wishing them well. And then someone else can come 30 seconds later and post something and no one cares. So I've been trying to do my best to support, I guess, the smaller channels of the people who feel left out, basically. And I woke up with people hating on the fact that I've been doing that. Some of which are actually core members themselves, and I just find it very discouraging, and it speaks volumes about some of these people's character, honestly. Like, I don't care, you know, if you watch my videos, you already know I'm not gonna bite my tongue for shit. Okay, I'm not like a soft-ass nerd or something who is afraid to defend myself or speak up about something that's wrong. And I believe it's wrong that these people have a problem with the fact that there's people on here that aren't necessarily sharing the core members' videos and constantly with their nose up the core members' asses, and there's someone on the group that's actually trying to say, hey, I know you guys like these videos, but how about you watch this guy? He's only got 45 subscribers. Let's get him up, you know, to 100 subscribers. You know, let's get him some more views and stuff like that. I don't know if they feel like it's a problem because they think they might lose views because of it, you know, or what it is, but it's basically a problem to these people. So, throughout this video, I'm sure I'll be talking about this whole situation. I already, you know, showed you a little clip of some things that's been said, and I just find it sad, man. I'm sorry. I'm not going to bite my tongue about anything. And if people feel some type of way about it, it is what it is. Just like I told them on the page, like, I woke up and there's even a thread up on the page about me. Now, we're all grown men and women on this page. So, how come you can't address me as a man? I feel like you need to grow a pair of balls. And if you got something to say about me, or anyone else, address them. If I have something to say about you, I'll say your name or address you as a man, and we can handle it from there. So if you got something to say about me and you want to post a thread about me, you know, indirectly throwing shade and shit like that, man, that's some pussy shit. Like, I don't get down like that at all. At all. just to be honest. But yeah, so I told him straight up, if, for lack of better terminology, what I told him right there on the page, if y'all have a problem with me showing support to these people's YouTube channels that don't have as much awareness and are out here busting their ass to create content and aren't getting as many views as they would like and stuff like that, then fuck you. I could give a fuck less. I'm sorry. I'm going to continue to show my support to everyone who shows me support, and to everyone who has a passion for making these videos who haven't gotten the support maybe they deserve yet. Okay, and I'm going to continue doing that. But we'll talk more about that later. I think everyone who watched Force Friday the movie, man, 24 straight hours of toy hunting from 10 o'clock. So basically, you know, the Syndicate is this toy group on Facebook, and I really feel like it is the best group on Facebook. But last night I shared a post about, you know, because there's on this group there's 13 core members. A lot of them I'm sure you watch, and basically if you're not one of those 13 members, you can't go live on the channel, you can't do certain things on the channel, and it just seems like you're not acknowledged or as appreciated as much. Which, okay, that's fine, but I started a post last night just trying to spread awareness about other YouTubers who are smaller, you know, haven't really got to 1,000 subscribers yet. Some aren't even to 100. And I was just trying to tell people, you know, to check out their channels, showing my support to, you know, the smaller channels, you know, the people who maybe just started and stuff like that, trying to be a good person, basically. And I was just sharing all their Force Friday videos, you know, like, hey, this guy's only got 46 subscribers. Let's try to get him up there. He makes good content. Look at this Force Friday video. And it's become a problem. As you can see, this guy right here, I don't know who the fuck he is, but he's one of the core members. Basically states right here, all future topics talking about smaller channels or creating their own group will be deleted. So basically, because on this group, this just seems like a popularity contest for some people. Me, I really don't care, but most of my posts, you know, I just try to, you know, bring awareness to people who, you know, don't feel as appreciated. You know, people that are, you know, busting their ass to make these YouTube videos and aren't as many people watching. So basically, he stated that anyone who posts and tries to basically support the smaller channels will be deleted. So if I'm not sitting here talking about one of these bigger YouTube channels, then basically my post will be deleted. Like, what type of shit is that, honestly? And people are like just agreeing with the shit like it's cool. Like, okay, so all y'all think it's cool that this guy basically said anything about smaller channels will be deleted. So if you're not showing direct support to the top toy hunting channels on YouTube, that you will be deleted if you're trying to help out the smaller channels. Like, the fact that people even support stuff like that speaks volumes to their character, and it's really just fucking sad, man. I don't understand. It's really giving me a bad taste in my mouth about some of my favorite toy hunting YouTubes that I've been watching, like people I've even shouted out on my YouTube, and it's really just crazy. I'm not the type to bite my tongue and kiss ass for anyone. The fact that he says any topics, because, and this is all, mind you, everything he says here is a direct copy and paste from a reply that he posted on my status last night about me supporting smaller channels. And he didn't even have the nuts to tag me in the shit, and I just think it's a pussy ass move, to be honest with you. I'm not that type of person just to sit around and let people run all over me or talk some type of shit and just act like a straight bitch. So instead of him, you see all the shit that he wrote, instead of him just shouting out a few people who maybe feel left out on this page, or maybe feel like, you know, they're not being appreciated, he decided to write all this, and then even stated, as you can see, all future topics talking about smaller channels or creating their own group will be deleted. So basically, if I make another post shouting out smaller channels and showing my support to them, it will be deleted. Now, I just want you to let that simmer in, and you let me know in the comments how do y'all feel about that. And if y'all are supporters of him, then that's cool. Y'all can go ahead and unsubscribe to me. I don't care, because at the end of the day, I don't want people following me who feel okay with someone like this basically shitting on the smaller guy. That's not the type of shit I'm into. That's not what I stand for. And if you don't stand for anything, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything, basically. And that's not how that's just not how I rock. Never will I rock like that. But anyway, that shit just really pissed me off that he even said that. But we about to go on a toy hunt. We about to find some cool shit. Fuck this. Alright, so you saw that clip. And yeah, as you can see, like I said, there's been lame shit going on in that group that I just can't agree with. So anyway, I made a post on my Facebook saying that the syndicate's been doing a lot of lame shit lately. Then some of the core members came and confronted me about it. About my post. Not only did the syndicate delete my post, they actually kicked me out of the group for making the joke. They kicked me out of the group and all that for no apparent reason. And that right there, my friends, is a collapse of Pops. It happened live here on this video. But anyway, I will tend to those later. But anyway, Plastic Addict, George, I believe his name is George Johnson. I'm not sure if that's his last name. I know his name's George. Plastic Addict, y'all know him as Plastic Addict. Me and him talked one-on-one. Everything got squashed. I had an understanding of where he was coming from. They wanted to delete the post because they just don't want someone to come and see this thing about Hitler and get the wrong idea and take the joke out of context, which I totally understood. He informed me that he didn't even know that I got kicked off the group for no reason. We came to an understanding. Everything was all good. And then one of the core members of the group, EJG12 on YouTube, deleted me off his friends list, which, okay, that's fine, okay. And then basically made a post talking shit about me, which I will show you right here. So yeah, this is basically the comment I'm talking about. It was posted by, his name's blocked up there, Emilio J. Gutierrez or something. Other known as EJG12 from YouTube. Basically, at the same time that this altercation or the situation happened on the syndicate page last night, he unfriended me and then posted this. And then, of course, I hit him in the inbox. I'm trying to see what's up because, I mean, I'm a grown man. I'm not a fucking idiot. I could put two and two together. If right after this situation happens, you unfriend me and then post this lame shit, I'm going to automatically assume you're talking about me because this deals directly, basically, with what was going on, the situation. So I hit him in the inbox. Where is it at? Here it is. And said this. Basically, if you got something to say about someone, say it to them like a man. I don't even know who you are, bro. That post about follow the rules, donkey. Instead of crying about censorship or whatever, I basically said, you know, talk to me like a man. Obviously, that post that you made was about me. Why didn't you come to me directly? And this was his reply. He basically copped out, acted like it wasn't about me, and said it was about someone else in the group. So, I mean, common sense will tell you that the post was about me. But, of course, when he is confronted, he says, oh, I was just talking about someone else in the group. So, even if you're not talking about me and you're talking about someone else in the group, how does that really make it any better? Because you're calling this person a donkey and basically talking shit behind their back. And it's just really lame. And from what I hear, from what I've seen, people have had a lot of problems with this guy. Like, he called regular, like, pop collectors, which I know a lot of y'all are pop collectors. I'm a pop collector. He called us faggots for collecting pops. He also said a lot of other derogatory shit. He's been known to actually go off and say a lot of bullshit and talk a lot of shit, and it's just not a good look, honestly. And of course, I hit him up to see what was up, and he copped out and said, oh no, man, thumbs up. I'm talking about someone else, basically. Like, that's supposed to make me feel better about the situation, even though he's obviously talking about me. In the post that he made, he told me to make my own platform as if he's higher than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my own platform. I have over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have plenty of people who like my Facebook page. I have plenty of Facebook friends. I have 9,000 followers on Instagram. I can reach out to about 20,000 people. I have a platform. You're not better than anyone else, so why the fuck are you trying to insinuate that? Like, create your own platform. Like, come on, bro. Just get real. And not saying it's a competition of who has more or what. I'm just saying, like, let's be real. Y'all saw that. So basically, after everything was squashed, I'm thinking there's no more issue. You know, I get added back to the group. There's no more problem. This guy posted this lame ass shit. And as you can see, I confronted him about it. He acted like it wasn't about me. But I'm not going to say any names, but a lot of people came forth and let me know they had a lot of run-ins with this guy where he trolls them and talks shit about them. He trolls live feeds and all type of shit, just bashing people and being a real dickhead. And I know a lot of people won't step up, and not necessarily they won't step up because they're scared. They're not scared, but a lot of people just aren't going to get into it and everything, and that's fine. But I felt like someone needed to say something about it eventually, so I'm going to step up and put it out there. Now, as you can see earlier in the clip, it was just a couple months ago I was saying that I felt like the Syndicate was the best toy group on Facebook. I no longer feel that way, but it's still one of the best. I still enjoy getting on there. I still enjoy talking to everybody. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to group in like Cincy Nerd. It's always been, you know, a kind gentleman. That's all I can say. He's been a kind gentleman. I don't have no problem with him. I have no problem with Plastic Addict. Mike the Hunter, it's kind of a douchebag, to be honest. You know, most of y'all already know he won't reply to your messages or reply to your questions unless you're sending him free toys. He claims himself as a toy hunting legend, even though he owns about like 12 Funko Pops and like maybe 30 or 40, not even that, Marvel Legends, and most of them people send them for free, and he pimps his girlfriend out for YouTube views, basically, where his girlfriend's on the camera 24/7. You hardly ever see Figs, but nerds, go ahead and subscribe and watch all his videos because they just want to see his girlfriend, basically. So he pimps his girlfriend out for YouTube views. He claims himself to be Mike the Hunter, yet he doesn't even post that regularly. And honestly, he's some bullshit. And he won't write you back or give a shit about you unless you're sending him free toys in the mail. And I've stressed to you guys before, if you like someone's content, they're a stand-up guy and they've been nothing but nice to you, and you want to send them a figure or something, that's fine. But don't send these people figures for recognition, because a lot of these YouTubers, toy YouTubers as well, get a couple thousand subscribers and then start thinking that they're fucking Brad Pitt or some type of fucking star and they're better than you. And that's how a lot of the people act on the Syndicate page. I'm not saying all of them, I'm just saying a lot of them. I also noticed that a couple members are the members of the Syndicate page, the core members, dropped out and went elsewhere. But yeah, basically they're censoring what people say on the group, which if you're going to do that, that's fine, but don't squash the problem. We get rid of the issue and then you have one of your core members talk shit about someone, because that's basically, they're representing you, you know, even though it has nothing to do with you and you have no control over it, they're still representing you as a whole. And sure, it's just some bullshit drama. It's petty drama. I could just let it go, which I have let it go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not losing no sleep over it, of course. But I also just, it's not my blood to allow things to just go by without it getting checked. Like I had to tell someone earlier, because basically they sent someone to talk to me that's not a part of the core members, but he was basically there trying to gather information about how I felt. And then later on he lets me know that he's a moderator in the group, but nobody knows it or some shit. I don't even feel like showing y'all all that. But yeah, it's just a lot of problems going on in Facebook groups in general. And it's sad when there's someone like this talking shit. And I don't appreciate it. And I'm going to call out for what it is. And I want everyone to know, like, what type of people these people are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it doesn't, even though it could kind of reflect on others, it's not other people's fault. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not exactly sure the right words to use here, basically. Other than shit, a lot of people in that group are some fucking bullshit. Mainly, a lot of the core members in that group are bullshit. You see that bullshit that T-Man Review says, and you see that bullshit that EJG12 does. And come on, all of y'all know about the bullshit with Mike the Hunter. But the other guys seem pretty cool or whatnot. But with that being said, I just had to clear that up, get that off my chest, let y'all know the type of bullshit that goes on. Also want to say, I've talked to a few fellow collectors that are good friends of mine, and we're about to start our own Facebook group. We're not sure the exact name of it yet, but I think it will be the Collectors Coalition. And I wanted to know if you guys would be down to join that group. There will be no hierarchy of core members in that group. Like, the founders of the group will not try to view themselves as being better than you. Everyone will be on the equal playing field there. And I just think it would be a more positive environment than an environment where you have these people who feel like they're Hitler, or feel like they're like they govern over you with an iron fist, and they're better than you because they get 100 or 200 more views on their videos than you do. It's not going to be a group like that. It's going to be a real laid back, chill group. Just like my videos, it will be aimed at adults. I don't want to censor myself when I talk to my friends. I don't join these toy groups full of 40-year-old men to sit here and talk like I'm on the fucking Disney Channel. So if that's what you like, that's cool, but that's not what our group will be about. I will invite you all, and I invite you all right now to join the group. I will give you more updates about it. It will be, I'm going to create it soon, probably by this weekend or next weekend. The ball's already rolling, but it will be completed, and we'll have this group, and I would like to invite all of you all to join. Also, I wanted to speak to the fact that there is a lot of other cool groups as well. Open Box Mafia. If you haven't already, you need to join that group. It is an amazing group. Everyone over there is real chill and laid back. They're real cool. They welcome you with open arms. They don't try to censor everything you say like you're 5 years old. And no one over there has been on any type of bullshit towards me or anyone else that I can see. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't already, you need to join that group. Also, I believe some people that I've met on the Syndicate page kind of got fed up with a lot of the shit going on in the Syndicate. And they created their own page called the Renegades. It's also a cool group. I just joined today. I think you guys should go join that too. It's definitely a cool group. Laid back people. They have, you know, a few underrated toy hunters on there, whose channels I love, like IE Hunter. I love his channel. I think he's one of the most underrated toy hunters on YouTube. You should go check out his YouTube channel. Join the Renegades. Go check out Mina Sanchez's videos. She's a real cool person. She's also part of Open Box Mafia. Like I said, join those groups. And just because I'm going to be creating my own group with my friends and a few fellow collectors doesn't mean that I'm not going to support these groups, you know? I will still fully support Open Box Mafia. I will still fully support the Renegades. I will still even continue to show my support for the Syndicate and towards the people who haven't done any wrong towards me. I don't want it to be like, oh, I hate the Syndicate, I'm bashing the Syndicate. The Syndicate is still a cool page, but you can't just allow all these things to go unchecked without being spoken about. And I know people want to cover it up, so, you know, act like none of this shit's going on. But I'm not that type of person. I'm going to let the problem be known. But I don't want y'all to think that I'm bashing the Syndicate page and I hate the page and I hate everyone who's a part of it, because that's not the case. I just think a couple of the people that's a part of it is some bullshit. Everyone else is cool. I will continue to show my support to that page and to everyone on there who has supported me, and to everyone on there who's just all around cool people. I will continue to support Open Box Mafia, the Renegades, and the Facebook groups that I enjoy being a part of. Just because I created my own group doesn't mean there's no slight towards them. I will still support them, and I will still encourage other people to support those pages as well. But I'm sorry, I know there was no toy hunting in this video. It's just a rant. I'm tired of having to rant about stuff, basically. And from now on, you're going to see mainly toy hunts. I'm done with the rant. I just had to get this shit off my chest. I can't say I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it's not that type of video. I'm not worried if you guys give this a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I do want you guys to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. You can expect a lot of cool shit from my channel if you go back and watch my past videos. My vids aren't about negative things, but sometimes things happen that need to be addressed. But thank all you guys for watching. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Even if you feel differently than me and have a different opinion, that's perfectly fine. I'm not the type of person that shuns people for their opinion, so just let me know how you feel below. And as always, you have a good day, YouTube. And like I said, don't stop supporting these channels. Don't let a few people ruin everything for you. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and support these channels and stay tuned. Not just channels, but go ahead and support these Facebook groups and stay tuned because I'll have a new Facebook group coming soon. And I'm out. The end.